Hello, welcome back. Welcome back. Good morning. I have my probably second cup of coffee. I love coffee. I really do. But so, welcome back, guys. Today we're going to bring a message for our Aquariuses. Oh, I am surrounded by Aquariuses. Odd for me too, because I'm a Cancer, and a lot of times that energy is just I don't really I don't think I connect with it. But the funny thing is that I have a lot of air in my chart. I think on another video I said, oh, Gemini is all up and through my chart. So I do kind of connect with the air in that Aquarius spirit, or that air and that energy. So I'm saying that to say that today we're going to bring a message forward towards our Aquarius, and something maybe you did not know, or something you need to know, or something that is approaching you, or something that's coming within the second half of November 2019. How fast is this month going by? I mean, we're already in the last couple of weeks. I'm recording this like the week before Thanksgiving. Absolutely insane to me. So you know what? Without further ado, let me thank Spirit for allowing me to bring this message towards you. And this guided message, I wanted to be able to resonate with a larger group of people. But if it doesn't resonate for you, then it's just not for you. If it does resonate for you, please let me know in the comments below. I love to hear stories about how either it was on point, or whatever it is. I just love to hear it, because it further confirms why I'm here, right? So let's use the Ethereal Visions tarot deck. I love this tarot deck. It's fast becoming my favorite deck to use. I'm not sure why. I used to have another that I use very often for personal readings or private readings, but for some reason, on a collective base, it's like this is the best deck for me to use. And I'm trying new things. I'm trying new decks. I'm trying new oracle cards, just to see what works better for me. All right, guys. So if this is your first time here, welcome. I am using jumper cards. I was just gonna say I love jumper cards, because for me, they actually bring about the right message at the right time for those, right? It's okay to use cards that maybe I turn over, but for me, these are cards that I know Spirit wants me to use, so I definitely will kind of wait for them. So let's get a couple more. So I've done a couple of these readings so far, and the messages that come forth, I swear they can be a little bit, to me, it seems a little too daggone, too personal, almost. Like it kind of aligns with a very specific message, sometimes. Like as if I'm speaking to one person, rather than a group of people. These are the cards that show up for personal readings. So if you find that I'm speaking to you, or you feel like this is your message, it's probably for you. All right, Spirit, let's see. What do we have? One more card, please. One more card, and then I will pick up the cards that are on the floor. There we go. All right, so let's see what we have here. And on the bottom of the deck, the Emperor. So let's see. So I know you may see me turning cards around. Not that I don't read reversals, I do. But whether the card is upright or reversed, I know I know what it's supposed to, I know what it's saying to me, if that makes any sense. It doesn't change the message that I'm getting. So I know some people read things in reverse or whatever the case is. I don't have to have the card in reverse to know what the card meant, is what I'm saying. All right, guys, let's see what we have here. So here's what is interesting. You guys, it looks like you guys are trying to find stability. It looks like, for the message I'm bringing forward to our Aquariuses, in the second half of November 2019, you are actively looking for stability or trying to find a way to make a very stable foundation for yourself. In your most recent past, I see the energy that's there is of the Three of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay? Both of these cards say to me that in this moment, like probably right now, you are looking for some type of grounding, if that makes any sense. So what I'm feeling and what I'm seeing is that you're being presented with different ideas maybe, or you're actively looking for different ideas to kind of bring prosperity or abundance or financial stability to you, to your home. You're looking because you want to be, like on the bottom of the deck, the Emperor, right? Not that you want to be, but you're showing up as the Emperor, right? And you're showing up as the Emperor. So, this means that, you have a firm understanding of how your household runs, like the people who are around you at work, whatever the case is, like you are the master of this domain. And you, in the second half of this month into December, looks like you're making those building blocks. You're setting them. You're putting them in place. Okay? And this is coming after recently probably being a Ten of Swords energy. So it's like a new beginning in the way you think about money. A new beginning in the way you think and feel about money, or feel about prosperity, or feel about abundance. So you're having to look at these things differently. Excuse me. And what Spirit is asking you to do is to pay attention. Because what you need to start showing up as is a person who is clear-sighted. Not someone who kind of wavers with the... Okay, so it is a big yes to not being stuck in your head with things. You're getting a new beginning in new beginnings. So you're right at a time where Spirit wants to come in and give you this, new beginning, but he's waiting, or they're waiting for you to choose not to procrastinate. I can't make this up. Spirit is saying to me right now, to a certain Aquarius, that your energy is in the energy of a high priestess, or you're huge into intuition. Like your intuition is on point, but you have been second guessing that energy forever. It feels like forever. And what happens when you start second guessing the things that you know in here? It kind of, there's no clarity there. Like you feel like you're in a maze, or not a maze, but in a cloud. Like, the things, they're not being clear. But the energy that's coming towards you is that of the Queen of Swords. And she says, no, this is how I want it. This is how I need it. Spirit is saying to me, until you get to this, there's not much. I mean, there has to be something from you that moves forward. That spirit of procrastination needs to be let go. You know what to do. You need to rely more on what your intuition is telling you to do. You second guess a lot of things, and it's just showing me like a person who has like, all of this stuff happening in their mind. You'll feel to go left, but you'll second guess it because maybe somebody else went left in the past and they ended up making 2 lefts and a right, and then, you know, don't go by what you see, go by what you know. Stop questioning things that are specific to your growth. Stop questioning things that are specific to getting you to a place where your household, your foundation is secure, is stable. You have it. You're showing up in the energy of an emperor. These are all things that you naturally have. When an Aquarius or when a air energy shows up in their higher self, oh my goodness. These people they can be so pragmatic. You know, they know exactly what it is that they want. They have no problem with the mouth telling you what it is that they want. Oh, almost where it hurts. You know, almost where it hurts. They can be very direct. But for some reason, you're finding you're in this moon energy. You know, with things just, they're not clear to you, but that shouldn't be the case. Things should be very clear. With this moon energy here, it also tells me with the last full moon, or the last couple of full moons, you've been making a transition towards this. You've been making this transition into this emperor energy where you are, you know, providing all that's needed for yourself and for your family. You're providing that, but you're second guessing some things. So I'm going to tell you that what's coming towards you is energy of passion. You know, so there's something coming towards you that's going to say to you, go this way. Follow that instinct. Because that's going to bring you to a place of justice. And where justice is saying that spirit is saying this is for you. This is specifically for you, where it was not in your hand before. I'm handing it to you. And this time it belongs to you. But we can't get there until you make a decision to move forward. That clarity has to be there. You have the energy there. It's in you, but you're second guessing it. Use your intuition more than you're using. Close your eyes sometimes. You know, when you feel like you're being overwhelmed of what to do next, close your eyes and think about what feels good. You know, it's I'm a Cancer, so I don't have issue with using my intuition. That's all I go with half the time. I'm gonna tell you the truth. The honest truth is, Cancers, we go by what we feel is right. You know, sometimes logic has to play a huge. Sometimes logic can play. It's a part of it, but naturally I am innately driven by my intuition, you know? And in this time, it's like you're being asked to do that, because without doing that, spirit is saying, look, I've given you these new beginnings already, you know? We're right at a new beginning in like clarity for you. We're right at a new beginning in like communication for you. We're right at that part, but you just got to make the decision to move forward. Like, stop procrastinating. Stop taking 2 steps forward and 3 steps back, because you're stuck in your head. You're stuck in your head in this illusion energy of the moon, like you don't know what to do next. Like you're being, you know, no, that's not what's happening here. You're going to get a message pretty soon that's going to put you in a position to make a choice or make a decision. And Spirit is telling me that you're going to make the right choice, but it's going to come after some heavy mind chess. You know, like mind, you know, let it go. Let those thoughts go. Get out of your head with it. Because you in your head has you making, you don't need to clarify with others. You don't need to get the opinion of this person or get the opinion of that person. This Queen of Wands or this Queen of Swords energy says that, you know, you are cutting to the meat of it all. You know bullshit when you hear it. You know what's right for you. But you're second guessing it. You're not making decisions out of your higher self. You're second guessing what you know. And this is not the time for that. Spirit is saying to you, within the next few weeks, you know, there's something coming towards you that you're gonna have to make a decision on, and it's not gonna be time for you to go back and forth with, well, did I talk to this person about it? Or let me get this person's opinion about it, or, you know, to get out of your head. Because even with you doing that, you're not making a decision. Making a decision to move forward. Sometimes self-sabotage in a lot of ways stops us from becoming who we're meant to become. Maybe we're fearful of what that looks like, and can we hold that emperor energy for a long time? You know, can you constantly show up as this? Maybe that's intimidating for you, you know? Maybe because you're in the beginnings of it, but it's there. It's there. It's absolutely there. And justice is about balance, right? The balance in your light and dark side, sometimes balancing something that was karmic balancing, you know, something that was meant for you, but for whatever reason, evaded you in some way. Well, no, that's not what's happening. What's coming towards you is just that, justice. But to get there, you gotta go. You gotta go. Get out of your head, right? There's new beginnings here, and they're specifically for you, but only you can make the decision to make the step forward in it. I hope this resonates with someone for whatever reason. I feel like I don't know if it came off clear or not, so I'm gonna rewind this and like listen to it again. But you want stability. Stability is yours, but you gotta move forward, okay? Move forward in the creative parts of you. Move forward in your communication. You know, move forward in it. Make a decision to not do more of the same. You know, you need to start showing up a little bit different in this time and make a different decision for a different outcome. Basically, you can't continue to do the same things and expect a different outcome. That's insanity. You know, you have to make a different decision today to make your tomorrow look different. And that's what Spirit is saying to you. You want stability. You want to show up as this emperor. These are the things that you want, yet you're making some of the same poor decisions from your past. So listen, for whichever Aquarius this is for, in the second half of November 2019 into December, you're going to have the opportunity to make decisions that are going to affect you, affect everything that you've been like building. But you have to make a decision. There's no more back and forth. You don't have the time for it, right? Spirit is saying now. So I hope that resonates for you. And let's get a message from the Moonology Oracle cards from your spirit guide. And maybe this will, because the moon showed up here, right? So maybe this will give us more of a timestamp, or maybe, I don't know, you know, with these decisions that you seem not to want to make, or basically, you know, you're not, in your recent past, like you were showing up as a high priestess, knowing and going with your intuition, but recently you've been feeling a little bit, I don't know, in the moon energy. Like, you know, just a little bit disoriented in a way, you know, just things not being clear to you. So let's see what your spirit guide has as maybe a move forward or a step forward for you. I'm gonna go with that card. This is the first one. It didn't flip over, but it did jump out. A fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries. I am not an astrologer, let me just tell you. So I would say find out when the next full moon in Aries is, and I'm going to read the directives for this, but a fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries, okay? So let's see what that means. Let's see. Okay. I know a lot of, I have a lot of Aquarius people in my life. And for better or for worse, you guys are good people, because I feel like you are truth driven. Like you want the truth, and you want the truth and you want like you want to help a lot of people, like you just do, right? But I think a lot of times you just kind of get stuck, right? So I think this is probably very specific, but at least it gives you a little bit of understanding as to where you are and where you're going, and maybe what's inhibiting your growth in a way. All right. It says, a fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. It's time to see if you've been a little bit too me. There's a tug of war going on between what you want and what someone else wants. But you'll have to wait a little while to see what's going on. We'll see what's going to happen next. As you wait, ask yourself if you've been handling the situation as sensitively as you could have done. If you know deep down that you've been a little rash or harsh, gone too fast or overstepped the mark, then accept that on some level you've created the situation for yourself, which means you can create a way out of it. You can create a way out of it too. When this card comes up, a peak is coming, and it could be fiery. Attune to the moon. Be nice, be kind, smile, be polite as you navigate to where you want to be. Additional meanings for this card: be assertive. Just don't ride roughshod over everyone. If you're in a tense situation, meditate your way to peace. Don't be a baby. You need to have more fun. Okay, well, I listen. Maybe you're stuck in how to move forward with something. How to move, I don't know, but that's your message, Aquarius. And hopefully this resonates for you. You know, if you find yourself to be a little too fiery, because it's some wands energy here, maybe, but there's more swords energy than it is wands. So I'm just saying, you know, if you need clarity, you know, get that. And this is your message. So guys, thank you for coming, and I hope this resonates for you again. If it does, put it in the comments, and I will see you on the next one. All right, have a good one.